September 7th, first order of business, a wood fire. We need that heat. Not necessarily bright-eyed and bushy-tail, but we're out here getting ready to go start our task of harvesting the meat birds. Temperature is not too bad. It's comfy, but I do have a light jacket on. So here we are. Setup is here. And we also got tons of ice. So we're good to go. Chickens are rather quiet. Let me grab my gloves and my apron. Babe, you took my apron out? Oh, I didn't see it. It's dark in there. Oh, there it is. It's hanging right here where it should be. Okay. So this is a waterproof apron that we use. You have to have that. It's better if you do. Here. It's very quiet out here. Well, we're going to be making some noise this morning. You can hear all the sounds of nature. The birds are waking up. The chickens, the layers are still on their roost. You just need to adjust this a little bit. Here we go. I'm looking for it on the wrong side. There we go. Good. So they're quiet. I've not started laying yet. I'm doing a little happy cackle when they lay, so it's like extra quiet. Gonna grab my gloves. Gonna grab my water boots. I'm wearing Crocs right now. Don't make no sense. So I'm gonna go grab that too. And that's pretty much it. Gloves. Waterproof apron. I should have put my waterproof pants on, but I'll be good with this. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my boots and I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is our operation and what works for us. So I'm just gonna show you real quick. We got our kill cones right here. We have the bucket to catch whatever is falling in at the bottom. We have our homemade chicken plucker. It's a massive one that hubby and I built together years ago. We have our cold water with our ice in it already. We're gonna dunk them in here. We have our hot water bath here. We have our table with our butcher knives and just some other accessories that we need. We have our table on bricks so we can save our backs while we're doing this because we're going to be back here for a while. And this is in a really cool area. It's behind the shed. We have privacy. We can do all this here. We have an extra if we need it. Also have a trash bucket here where we can put all our feathers and the innards and the stuff that we don't want that goes back to Mother Earth. So all we need now is to just grab the chickens and start going. The layers are up. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab the first one while hubby's finishing the setup. I think he's just adding some more ice to the water. And the layers are in here. Let me spin the camera. This is from the cleanup last night. They're gonna scatter all of this. The water was already cleaned out last night. These are the meat birds. They still have some water in their waterer, but they look ready to go. And I'm grateful that we're able to have this operation here, that we're able to raise our own meat. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful for the meals that these birds are going to provide for our family. It's safer for us to eat because we know how they were fed. We know how they were taken care of. And this is just a cycle of life. Some have to go for some to stay. All right, guys, we are here. We're done harvesting the chickens. We have already put them in the plucker, and they're now in an ice bath right in that bucket. We took a little break to have some tea and something to eat for breakfast. It's after 9 now, and we are going to go ahead and actually gut them. We already cleaned up the station that we used earlier, so it'll be ready for us to gut these chickens. We've already cleaned up quite a bit because we do this in phase, and this is the way it should be done, I think, so that way you don't have too much on your hands, you don't get overwhelmed, because if you're not used to this and you're doing it on a larger scale than some, then it can become really overwhelming. So we did that, cleaned up, took a break, and now we're back at it. You want to make sure that you always have a lot of ice. This, you're not seeing a lot of ice right now, but as you can see, it's there's still some cubes left, but it's really nice and cold, and you want to make sure it always covers all the chickens. So they're all in here in this bucket, and we have it covered. We don't want any flies coming around, and as you can see, there's no flies around here because we try to keep it as clean and as safe as possible. This here is just some extra water with ice in it that we have. When we're done gutting it, we're just going to dunk them in here. We've already cleaned up the chicken plucker, so we'll remove it as soon as we get a chance to do so. But for now, we're going to go ahead and resume our work for today and start gutting these chickens and get them on some ice. So stay tuned. I'll show you the end results when it's all done. Alright, y'all, this is what our 24 meat birds look like. There's a lot of meat on here. It's not fatty. Really good size meat birds that we are gonna turn into some great meals and enjoy. Look at the breast on these guys. There's a whole lot of white meat on here. You can eat clean and healthy if you're a meat eater by raising your own meat birds if you're able to do so. It doesn't have to be 20 or 25 or 50. You can probably do 10 at a time. And we also use the feet, the neck, the gizzards, the heart, and the liver. There's not a whole lot that goes to waste. In our culture, we eat all those parts. I also sometimes use it to make chicken stock, and I also use these parts to make meals for my dog. This is all for now. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next upload.